Huo Yuhao caused a big explosion. Level 99 Death God Doluo Xishui appeared secretly. Harvesting hundreds of thousands of resentful spirits, he was directly promoted to level 10 Soul Guide. In the latest plot of Peerless Tang sect. A tragic disaster that changed the continental pattern. It happened in Mingju, the capital of the Sun Moon Empire. This explosion accidentally caused by Huo Yuhao and others. Not only did it destroy 1/3 of the entire Mingju, it also caused the death of hundreds of thousands of people in the Sun Moon Empire. Although Xu Qianran did not care about the lives of these ordinary people. But this explosion brought huge losses to the Sun Moon Empire. Makes Xu Qianran furious. Countless war-prepared soul guides were blown up. Mingde Hall and Sun Moon Royal Soul Guide Academy also destroyed in the explosion. Slowed down the pace of the Sun Moon Empire's war. But this explosion gave a great harvest to the evil soul masters of the Holy Spirit Church. Among them, the 99th level death god Doluo Xishui appeared secretly. Absorbed all the countless resentful spirits generated in the explosion. Became the key sacrifice for her to complete the 10th level soul guide Death God Tower. At the same time, a level 10 soul master was created. As the only evil soul master among the 3 ultimate Doluo in the world. Xishui had already started planning more than 30 years ago. After leaving Moon. With the full support of the Sun Moon Empire and the Holy Spirit Church. Devoted his life to the forbidden research on the fusion of soul guides and evil soul masters. Finally created a powerful soul guide, the Death God Tower. Created a path of cultivation of his own. This Black Death God Tower. The tower is engraved with dense runes. Its original design was to break through the shackles of the 9th level soul guide. Create the ultimate weapon that can kill gods. However, in order to fully awaken this Death God Tower, a large number of undead are needed as fuel. This is exactly the bottleneck that Xishui has been seeking for a long time. The Mingju explosion caused by Huo Yuhao caused the death of hundreds of thousands of people. Countless resentful spirits were condensed by Xishui, collected in the Death God Tower. At this moment, the Death God Tower finally reached its peak. Stepping into the threshold of the 10th level soul guide. Huo Yuhao never expected. In addition to Long Xiaoyao, the Sun Moon Empire, there is also such a powerful extreme Doluo. After the explosion, Xishui appeared secretly. Take the opportunity to activate the soul-gathering magic circle that had been ambushed in the underground of Mingju. All these resentful spirits were sucked into the core of the Death God Tower. When the last trace of resentful spirits was injected into the top of the tower, the entire Death God Tower burst into dazzling blood light. The Death God Tower completed its transformation, showing terrifying power. Its main attack method, Death Light, covers a radius of 5,000 meters. Space is distorted wherever the ray passes. The high temperature and high pressure soul power carries energy erosion. Even if it is the 98th level Super Doluo Xian Lao. Even after taking a direct hit, one needs to retreat for several months to recover. What's even more terrifying is this mixed energy can bypass conventional defenses. Directly attack the Soul Master's spiritual sea. Turn the opponent into food for the Death Tower in despair. When the Sun Moon Empire launched a war in the later period. At this moment, the Death God Doluo Xishui finally appeared. She was holding this level 10 soul guide in her hand. Huo Yuhao almost died in Xishui's hands. And she also wanted to take Huo Yuhao's soul. This video will end here.